Get those likes up, ladies and gentlemen. Get those likes up, ladies and gentlemen. What's going on, guys? Another day, another sideways. What's up, everyone? I was saying earlier, Friday, didn't think it could get any worse. And, nope, it got even more crabbish since Friday. Absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. But it looks like we're getting ready for a move. Hopefully Bitcoin doesn't break to the sideways out of this little triangle here. But let's see. What's going on? What's going on, Bathwater? High cycle top. We can check it out for sure, man. What's up, Waterfly? What's up, 100? What's going on, Jenny? Hey, Shu. What's going on, dude? What's going on, Alonzo? I don't want to crab sideways, 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 sideways. Timer's ticking. We're just going sideways. We're going sideways. We're going sideways. We're going sideways. We're not going anywhere. This is it. This is it. We're gonna be 39K forever. Last chance to hit those likes. Let's get the party started. There we go. We're back. We're back. We're back. We're back. We're back. We're back. Back. We're not muted anymore. But what I was saying, guys, welcome. Bitcoin going sideways again. You guys might be saying, why are we going sideways? Okay? Why are we going sideways? Well, we're going sideways because of the time change. No, I'm just kidding. So you guys might be saying, Jordan, why are you starting early? Once again, I will say because we had the time change over here in the U.S., okay? It's a little bit of a time change, so we had to push the stream back up, I guess. And it used to be at 6 p.m. If you guys remember, it used to be at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time before we had the time change last year. And a lot of the European guys were getting absolutely pissed, saying, oh, you're starting the stream too late now, which kind of made sense. So I think we're going to move back up to 6 after the time change here. It just makes a lot of sense for both the U.S. guys and people over in the Europeaners. Okay? What's going on? Shy Jar, what's going on, Josh? Can you guys hear him? Now you guys can hear me. You guys can absolutely hear me now. I know you guys can. So don't be trolling anymore. Slash the like so we can hear. If you mute him now, it's still funny. Of course it's still funny, man. But anyways, 38,800. What's Bitcoin doing? Well, guys, you know, you guys know what Bitcoin's doing at this point. You know, I don't even have to say it, okay? Bitcoin's going sideways again. Now, I kind of said on Friday, I was like, this can't get any worse, okay? The crab market cannot get any worse for Bitcoin, and here we are. At the exact same price we're at Friday, and it seems like the price is moving even less. The volatility has gone down even more since Friday. Absolutely brutal price action. This is brutal price action at its finest. You can't get much worse than this, right? At this point, kind of what we said is like, we would prefer to have, I would prefer a dump over this. And you guys might be saying, Jordan, that's not true. You know, it is. It is. We are complete crabs right now, jumping up and down on the beach. Actually, we're probably boring crabs. Look at this crab on the beach right here. Look at his legs. Why is his legs up? It's kind of weird. It's kind of weird. Looks like he's ready for something. He's got his legs out and up. Oh yeah, he's prepped. He's prepped for something, this crab. I think it's a female crab. But anyways, let's get off the crab, man. Let's get off the crab. Let's get off that and go over here. So what's Bitcoin doing? It's coiling up for a move, okay? It is getting ready for some type of move to the upside, to the downside. All right, we're going to look at which direction we think we could go going into this weekly close. We got the weekly close coming up in 56 minutes. Okay, 56 minutes for Bitcoin at the moment for the weekly close and the daily close, 4-hour close, all our fun closes coming up in an hour here. So what's going on? Well, you guys can see that Bitcoin's kind of just going down, up, down, up, down, up, down, but the price action is getting ready for an apex here. Which direction is it going to go? Well, we have let's look at some of the clues that we have. So we're below all our EMAs on the hourly time frame. So we got a lot of resistance ahead of us here, right? We got to break back above the 20, the 50, and the 200, which, you know, you guys know that sometimes Bitcoin can have a hard time doing that, all right? This pattern typically is a continuation pattern as well. It doesn't have to be a continuation pattern, right? These just have statistically a higher chance to break to the upside, all right? So you're coming down, right? Usually these symmetrical triangles are continuation patterns that do break the way that they enter, right? So to the downside, right? Higher chance of breaking down to the downside. Sad said, I feel like you could do a great Peter Griffin voice. Let's see. I forget how he sounds. It's been so long. Brian, no, Brian. Brian, no. Do not eat that cookie, Brian. That's my cookie. I forget how Peter Griffin goes, to be honest. I can look up a video and do it a little bit. But typically, these are continuation patterns. Now, if we took a swing high to the swing low, and we actually looked at what the measure move would be to the breakdown, okay? You'd be looking at approximately a measure move back down to about 36,500 if this ended up being a continuation pattern. Now, we know these also going to break to the upside too, okay? So upside target, if you were just look at the upside target, would put Bitcoin back up to about 41,100. So that's the two targets we have. Let's see what we break out of. We technically have to break out of this by tomorrow afternoon, right? Tomorrow afternoon. So hopefully we do it before, and usually these break out about 75% of the way through. Right now we're past 75% of the way through, so let's see what happens. But man, the hour, other than that, our indicators really aren't telling us much at the moment. We're kind of in the middle on both the RSIs there. Now the 4-hour could give us a little bit of a clue, and I think this is what makes me think we're going to see a move here tonight on stream. I think we're going to see a move on stream tonight for a couple different reasons. I could be wrong. I've been wrong a lot in the past, but if you look, right, we got this 4-hour. First of all, let's start with this. We still have a similar setup that we saw in this move here, where we had the descending broadening wedge formation that broke to the upside, kind of consolidated very, very boringly for about 2 or 3 days, and then ended up bouncing off of it and having a pretty big move back up to the 46K region, right? Now we're getting a similar thing happening now, right? We have descending broadening wedge, right? Descending broadening wedge here. And obviously we came back down, tested it. Are we going to see that back test continuation and a continued move to the upside? And it could be coming, right? It could be coming relatively soon. You look at the 4-hour RSI, look at this, right? So we're getting lower highs, Lower highs on the 4-hour RSI and higher lows on the 4-hour RSI. What do we know about these RSI formations? When these break out one way or the other, we usually see price action follow in that general direction. So here's the thing. Which direction is this going to break? If we actually zoom in here, look at how close we are to the apex of this. We are right at it. And this is why I think within the next 4-hour candle, we could see that move that we're waiting for. It doesn't have to happen, but we could see that move. We look at the MACD down here. MACD about to flip bullish. Normally, I don't care about the MACD flipping bullish, but what I'll say here about this is, last time it flipped bullish, that did mark the relative bottom of the relative move. And you actually go back to the previous time that happened right here. That also did mark the time before you got the big massive move to the upside. And it also did back here, right? The 4-hour MACD cross has been a pretty good indicator as far as short-term momentum. So if for whatever reason, Bitcoin can have a little bit of 4-hour pump before the weekly close tonight or the next 4-hour candle, we could see a little bit of a move to the upside based off historical precedents, right? So listen, I know things are super, super boring right now, but I think we could be setting up for some type of move, okay? I don't know which direction we're going to go. I'm not, at this point, does anyone know which direction Bitcoin's going to go? Bitcoin's been doing its own thing for weeks now, okay? But what we'll say is, I think we're going to see some type of move and get out of this freaking crab action that's so freaking boring, man. It's like watching paint dry. It's literally like watching paint dry. I didn't even look at the charts yesterday, okay? I literally did not even look at the charts yesterday, hoping that I was going to come on today and see Bitcoin did something, all right? Literally came on today, this afternoon, and nothing happened. Literally nothing. Goldfish said, hey, Jordan, not going to lie, but you look very healthy today. Thank you, man. Thank you. Why do I look healthy today other than other days? I don't know. I don't have any reason I would look healthy today. I don't have any reason. You know what I mean? I've been eating a lot of veggies lately. That could be it. A lot of veggies. I actually took a multivitamin today, too. Maybe that's it, too. Maybe I got so many vitamins in me, my skin's just popping. It actually is kind of popping. Look at it. Look at my skin. Look at my hair. They both look so healthy. Don't they? They look so healthy right now. I do have this little pain in my ass, though. Yeah, they say, oh, God. That's going to come out wrong. Here comes the chat. Here comes the chat. Oh, God. Jordan's got a pain in his ass. Look, I can't see the jokes that are come out with this one. All right? I'm gonna see what jokes you come out with, and I'll tell you about the pain that's going on in my ass, okay? But, all right, so that's sort of the shorter-term time frames. I'm not going to spend too much on this. We've pretty much been going sideways the last couple days. There's not really too much to comment on, to be honest. So I'm not going to spend too much time, wasting time on that, to be honest. And, one more thing we could look at for short-term time frames, if we actually get to go over to Market Cipher. Let me actually get rid of, there we go. Anything on Market Cipher telling us anything on the 4-hour? Absolutely not, man. Absolutely not. Nothing really on the 4-hour telling us much either. So, I mean, we're kind of just going up, down, up and down, up and down. It's not really giving us any indicators there. Not really giving us any indicators. So, at the moment, guys, there's not much on the short-term time frames. We just got to wait to see which direction Bitcoin breaks out of this. You know what I mean? I would say that, what I'm looking at here is, I'm hoping if MACD can get the cross back bullish, I do like the potential for maybe a little bit of move to the upside here. But, at the moment, it remains to be seen. Let's honestly see what this weekly close brings us, right? Because we normally can see some volatility up on the weekly close. So keep that in mind. Let's see. Let's see. Looks clean. Looks like he showered today. I actually did shower today. I normally don't shower. I usually only shower once a week. But I did shower today. I only shower once a week, guys, usually. Blue Collar, what's up, man? Jordan went strap on. We're going to the moon instead of strap up. That explains the pain in the ass. I lit a firework up my ass. That's right. We're hopefully going to the moon soon. Unfortunately, it might be like this long, like the fireworks, some of them have the long fuse. Right now, we might be stuck on one of those fireworks that has a long fuse in order to get a massive move to the upside, at least at the moment, all right? At least the way Bitcoin looks right now. But we know that A lot of these times where Bitcoin does absolutely nothing, it can lead to some explosive moves to the upside, right? So I'm not going to say that. Now, let's go to the daily chart. Let's go to the daily chart because everyone's looking at this now, right? We've been talking about this for a while, ever since Bitcoin was back here in like late February. Now everyone's talking about this ascending triangle. Now, are we still in it? Is everything good since Friday? Yes, we're still in it, okay? We're still in this pattern. Nothing has changed, okay? As Savvy would say, absolutely nothing has changed, man.
Nothing has changed.
Fireworks. Let's see. Going to 29K for sure. Sold half my bag, said Tommy. We'll find out, man. We'll find out. So we're still in this ascending triangle, right? We have higher lows. 1 low, 2 lows, 3 lows. And the daily, right? I mean, we're still in this holding pattern, right? We're still at this higher lows, lower high structure on the RSI. So it's another thing that we got to preach, just having patience, guys. Patience, 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 patience. Does anyone know which way this is going to break? I would argue no, but we got to have patience to see which way it's going to break, right? I mean, listen, be ready for both scenarios. I will continue to say this. Be ready for both scenarios for Bitcoin, whether this breaks to the downside or even if it, whatever reason we break to the upside here, right? Just be ready for both scenarios. Have dry powder on the sidelines in case we drop down lower, okay? And also, right? I mean, I always say, like, have a stack ready to go in case we go higher. Be ready for both scenarios, man, because I truly believe that Bitcoin's got to do what it wants to do, okay? There's a lot of stuff going on right in the world right now, but we know that sentiment can switch super fast. We've seen it before, where everything looks super bearish, super grim, everything's done, right? Nothing's going back up, and then all of a sudden, Bitcoin pumps back to the upside, okay? We've also seen the opposite. Everything looks bullish. Everything, oh, we're going to pump back to the upside, and all of a sudden, Bitcoin just drops like a freaking rock, okay? We see this all the time. Sentiment can switch so fast, so just be ready for either direction. That's all I'll say. That's all you can do right now. Is just be ready for either direction, man. CH said, I'm ready, dump it. So I know CH is ready for the dump. You always think that the dump's going to come up. Waterfly said, like the video, guys. Like the stream. Listen, it's boring times right now. Don't have a ton of people coming into the streams. It's boring times right now. It's boring times to watch price action. I get it. I don't blame you guys. Like I said, it's boring for me too. But, you know, it is what it is. Like, this is why these are the times you want to stick in crypto, right? These are the times you want to pay attention. And not maybe not so much pay attention a lot, but pay attention to be able to get the prices you want for some of these Bitcoin, whether it's Bitcoin, whether it's altcoins. These are the times you want to pay attention, okay? I'm telling you, the times where Bitcoin looks the most bearish and the times that Bitcoin's going down in price are going to be the life-changing opportunities, not when the price is going up, okay? I'll continue to preach that until we see that next run to the upside, okay? I'll continue to preach that same exact thing over and over and over again, guys. What else do we got? Our market cipher kind of enclosure is still enclosing it. All right, we still got lower highs coming in, higher lows. So this is kind of showing the same thing. Expecting a big move somewhere soon. Could still be another week or so based off this, right? But I'm still expecting a big move any day. And listen, I know we keep saying that over and over and over again. It's been 2 months kind of in the same range between 46K and 34K, right? Listen, it's been boring as hell, but we're going to have a big move soon. Got to be ready, all right? Stay up, guys. Stay up, all right? It's boring, but don't get negative, okay? There's a difference between being bored and being negative. You can be bored. Just don't be negative. T-Bass said, I'm modeling a home to sell. This is passing the time. Nice, T-Bass. Thanks for hanging out, man. These are the times you watch Jordan eat a sock. Nice. Let's see. Kristen said, Jordan, show your reaction again from the stream beginning of February. Please, it was so mean. In the beginning of February. So mean, man. Bathwater said, it's been since last May, realistically. True. For Bitcoin, at least. I mean, a lot of altcoins have smashed all-time highs and stuff, but in reality, it's very, very true. Now, what I'm watching here is one thing I'm watching. It's not like a terribly big thing, but the Gaussian channel is something that I've been looking at lately, right? If we drop to the downside, out of the Gaussian channel, okay, out the bottom of it. Right now, the bottom it's sitting at about 38,000 even. If we drop out of the bottom of that in the daily time frame, right? Historically, that's led to some pretty bearish days in the past. Just going off based of some of the previous times. Like right here wasn't huge, but when we dropped out of the bottom of this, we did see about a 15% drop to the downside. This time was kind of a little fake out, but we saw a 15% move to the downside there. When we dropped out of it right here, we saw the next day we dropped about 25% to the downside. If we actually go back in the past, before that, the last time we dropped out of it was right here, and obviously that was in May, and we know what happened after that. Bada bing, bada boom. We saw about a 40% drop. Okay, so historically, when we do drop below that in the daily time frame, hasn't been very good, at least in the past, okay? At least in the past. So keep that in mind. Something that I am watching, and it's just one indicator that we can look at, but historically, I mean, we look at over here in the March 2020 crash. Obviously, we dropped it here. Bada bing, bada boom, we dropped about 50%. So, listen, man. It's another thing that I'm watching. That's why I'm ready. I got dry powder on the sidelines in case we do see any type of drop. I'm ready for both scenarios. It's just a matter of, where are we going to go, right? Where the heck are we going to go? Now, that brings me to my next point, okay? No matter which direction we go here in the short term, okay? If we do drop here and we see a massive move to the downside, let's say this, like, even if it does happen, I want to remind everyone, all right? This is short-term time frame stuff, and I do think whether we go down for another couple of weeks, whether we go down for another couple of months, right? Here's what I'll remind you guys, all right? Right now, all right, and this is the first time we've seen this in a long time. If you guys see right here, right? Basically, this is a supply held by entities with balance 10 to 100 Bitcoin. So these are people that are holding, these aren't like crazy whales. These are people that are holding a solid amount of money in crypto, right? I mean, we're talking about minimum people that are holding 400 grand in Bitcoin, okay? 400 grand to about what? 4 million, right? So these are people that are holding a significant amount of Bitcoin. We're not talking about the massive whales, but, people that have a significant amount of money, right? So if you look at this, right? If you look at this, we're actually seeing them buy the dip, right? Buy the dip for the first time, really, since the previous bear market, right? Ever since Bitcoin started to go up in April 2020, we saw them take profits, and that's typically what the whales do. They take profits on the way up, and they sell and they buy on the way down, right? So you can see here, the last couple weeks, the first time that they've actually been starting to accumulate here. Okay, it really started to accumulate. Like if you look, they pretty much haven't been touching Bitcoin since the summertime, but they're starting to accumulate more now. Not gonna say it can't go lower, right? They buy on the way down. It's not gonna say we're at a bottom, but this is showing that people with a good amount of money are starting to pile back in. All right, pile back in at least a little bit. All right, after taking profits pretty much since 2020. Okay, since 2020. Slick said, don't trip, buy the dip. Exactly, man. Don't trip, buy the freaking dip. Apple Tech said, Jordan always bearish, never has anything positive to say. Most positive thing he does is play a pump stock. Oh, man. Listen, this is positive, okay? This is positive. And listen, as the price keeps going down, I will be one of those people that keeps buying the dip, okay? I will be one of those people that keeps buying the dip, even if the price goes lower, all right? The other thing I had was this, all right? So, this is basically from Whale Map. He said, big smart whale moved 24,000 BTC today. Okay, this was actually 2 days ago, but he says usually transaction like this signifies OTC trades. Good sign for Bitcoin. The last couple times that we saw a whale move about 24,000 BTC, what was this, right? We saw that back in 2018, right? We actually saw that at the 2018 bottom, right? We saw that right before the big move up in the summertime last year, okay? And we've seen that a few times on the way down here. Now, once again, this doesn't mean we can be at the bottom. We could still go lower. But what this signifies, okay, once again, what this signifies is, right, that the whales think that the price will go up higher than this in the future, man. I mean, that's really all it means. They don't care about short-term price action, right? And they're buying it. We're seeing these big moves right now, right? So keep this in mind. I do like this too. The bigger picture things matter more. Short-term price action, you're going to have all the trolls and all the Billy Bobs, trolling over and over and over and over again every single day, all right? Because they think they're smart, and in reality, they're going to buy the next top. Let's be honest. The people that have been around in crypto for a while, they know what I'm talking about, all right? The people that have been around in crypto since 2020, before, I would say after 2021, probably don't know what I'm saying, okay? Those are going to be the Billy Bobs. Oh, I'm not going to buy the next top. You will. We'll find out. But the people that have been around for a while know the smartest thing to do is just accumulate when the price is going down, Okay. And just wait. It's really been the one strategy that's worked with crypto over time. Short term, could the price go down? Yes, but you shouldn't be caring about short term if you're not a trader. If you want to trade the market, go ahead. Go ahead. Be my guest. But the market makers are very good at making you give up your coins. So good luck with that strategy. But I would just be continuing to accumulate, and whether it's a few months from now, whether it's a few years from now, we'll have the last laugh. The people that just accumulate in HODL. Okay, we'll have the last laugh just like we did in 2020. Okay, you had all the people flooding in Bitcoin in 2018, 2019. How'd those people end up? Okay, Savvy missed the whole bull run. How did he end up?
Nope.
Okay, it'll be the same thing again. Just gotta have patience, man. You just gotta have patience, especially in times like this, dude. What's up, Atif? Doge Digger, what's going on, man? Happy birthday, dude. Thank you, dude. Doge Digger. He just trying to get all the Doge? What are you, some chick that's just like, look at that guy over there. I think he has a lot of Doge. I'm gonna go talk to him. Okay? Is that what you're doing, Doge Digger? Let me know if you're a chick. I don't have any Doge. Let's see. Carl's accumulating. God. You guys want to hear from Carl? Here you go, man. Might as well at this point.
And I'm here to bring you this cryptocurrency video. Bitcoin has fallen out from this falling wedge, and I have made 100x on my long position over here on Bybit. You guys should go use my Bybit link. Links down in the description. Bybit link.
We know! You like Bybit! You like Bybit! Carl, you like Bybit! Man, Bybit. Jason, are we bullish this time? Dude, I'm not bullish or bearish right now. I'm chilling. I think that's my meme right now. Am I bullish or bearish right now? I'm neither right now. I'm chilling. I just want Bitcoin to do something. I will take Bitcoin literally throwing up all over me. I just want it to do something. I will take Bitcoin shitting on my face. Just do something, man. Fart on my face if you want to, Bitcoin. Fart on my face. Dump to 10K. I will take Bitcoin dumping to 10K than it going sideways right now. I would 100% rather it. You guys might think I'm kidding. I would love if Bitcoin dropped to 10K tomorrow. I would love it because I know it would bounce back so freaking hard, and I would make so much money just from it dropping to 10K and then getting a bounce back up. I would love if Bitcoin dropped to 10K right now, rather than doing this crap. This crap sucks, man. This crap sucks. There's nothing fun about this. Jason, are you big in alts? Yes. I'm probably about, now, probably with the recent drop, I'm probably about 60% alts. Probably about 60% altcoins in my portfolio. 40% Bitcoin, about 60% alts. Yeah, when the market's super bullish, it's probably about 70-30. But right now, it's probably about 60-40, probably. Probably about 60-40. Let's see. Can you pull up the Waterfly said eat sock? I would eat a sock. I would eat a sock, dude. I totally would. Robert said because you sold. I did not sell any crypto, okay? If I sold crypto right now, I'd be pumped. I'd be dumb. If I sold crypto right now, if I didn't hold any crypto right now, I'd be chilling, man. I'd be chilling. But I'm still chilling. But I definitely didn't sell most of my crypto. Now, let's go to the weekly time frame real quick. All right, let's talk about the weekly. All right, this weekly chart that everyone's super bearish on. Okay, let's take a look at this weekly chart. It's ugly. All right, you have 2 weekly candles, massive wicks on the top side. Massive bearish kind of candles here. So listen, let's see where it is. Let's see what happens. But you are showing massive rejection off the 21 EMA. Not something we typically want to see, right? We want to see a little bit more strength when we come up and test this. We tested it, 1, 2, 3 times and just gotten pretty big rejections every time. So let's see what happens. You can't sit here and be like, all right, this is super bullish at the moment, right? It's super bullish candle, but in the grand scheme of things, let's remember we still have higher lows and higher highs. You know, it's still, people will say, oh, it's not an uptrend. It's still a general macro uptrend, okay? In the macro, we're not talking about the last couple months. You know, it's general, it's still a macro uptrend. I get it, right? A lot of people think it's going to dump down to zero here. And listen, I will say that if we, for whatever reason, we could close below our previous lows, really, like below like 36K, I think there's certainly a possibility Bitcoin can come back down and test the 30K region. Absolutely, man. I think that's very, very possible there. Very, very possible, man. Very, very possible. So let's remember that. I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, it really comes down to this 46K swing level, man. I mean, that's been Bitcoin's swing level this whole consolidation, right? You came up resistance on it, came back down support, right? Came back up support, and now it's resistance again, right? So it has really been the big swing level for BTC. Right now, you're below it. All right. Now, what I will say is, at least what Bitcoin's done every single time it's done that, where it's came back up and tried to test this, it has found support here at the 30K region, right? So, you know, if we look at it that way, right? We came up, got rejected, came back down to 30K, bounced, right? Came back down, came back up, tried to get back above it, got rejected, came back down to 30K region, bounced, right? So we'll see the same thing, right? We came back down, we couldn't get back above it. Are we going to see that 30K region again? We'll find out. We'll find out right now. We haven't done it yet. We haven't done it just yet, but it's certainly a possibility, right? Certainly a possibility. If we can't get back above 46K, we keep getting rejected from it over and over and over again. You know, definitely think we could see 30K. I think that's relatively in the cards, but I'm not holding my breath for any type of move until we break out of this range, man. Like, I got everyone making predictions, right? You got everyone making this prediction, that prediction. We hit the bottom already. We didn't hit the bottom already. At the end of the day, Bitcoin's not going to do anything until we break out of this freaking range, man. Kane said, as a fairly large holder of ADA, should it concern me that Hodgkinson says price does not matter? Well, from his perspective, I don't think the price matters, right? From his perspective, it doesn't. He's just trying to improve the product, right? So I think that's what a lot of the founders would say of these projects, right? They don't care about the price. They just want to see a good product go out. So they might care about the price deep down inside, but they won't tell you that. They just want to. He's basically using that as a marketing tactic, say, oh, we're gonna, I don't care about the price. We just want to make the best product possible. So I don't think that as a negative. I think that as a positive for the future. So I wouldn't look at it as negative, because I mean, basically, I think most founders would say that they'd rather have a good product than the price be extremely high. At least that's the way I take it, right? Sergio says, so the macro weekly head and shoulders is kind of invalid already, said Sergio. The macro weekly head and shoulders? Which one are we talking about, Sergio? We talking about this one? Bada bing, bada boom, bada bing? I would say, it's kind of an ugly one to begin with, right? It's kind of ugly to begin with. It's kind of, I don't even know if I would consider that a head and shoulders pattern. Like, you kind of went like do, then you came back up and you were like do, right? I like a little more clean, like, all right, boom, 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 a little more clean. This right shoulder's kind of clean. This one's kind of bad, but it's still there. Overall, if this trend line up here breaks, I think there's a good chance you come to 30K anyways. So, like, I don't think it really matters if it's a head and shoulders, not head and shoulders. I don't think it matters at this point, man. Let's see. Can you check Shiba Yacht Club on BSC? Guys, should we check out Shiba Yacht Club? Shiba Yacht Club. Let me know in the chat. Should we check out Shiba Yacht Club? My answer is
nope.
We should not check out Shiba Yacht Club. I'm just picking a Shiba Inu dog just sitting on a yacht, being like, oh, our price action sucked the last few months, but, we're eventually going to get pumped up by all the Robin Hooders. Eventually going to get pumped back up, Eventually. Let's see. No, never. I agree. I don't want to look at it either. There's going to be no benefit or no pro to looking at Shiba Yacht Club, man. There's no benefit of it. No, listen. The meme coins will have their day. All right, the meme coins will have their day, guys. Right now is not the meme coin time. Not the meme coin time. At some point, like they always do, I think the meme coin, you'll have some meme coin. Next time Bitcoin goes up, there'll be some meme coin that takes over again. All right, let's look at this. I thought this was an interesting chart, guys. We're going to take a look at some like longer term stuff and kind of just chill tonight because, listen, like we said earlier, guys, we got to wait to see what Bitcoin does on these short-term time frames. Obviously, I mean that's an obvious thing. So let's see what it does on this little triangle here before we get super deep into short-term time frame stuff. Because in reality, Bitcoin's just going sideways here the last couple days. Let me go to this chart here. So the last on the 2-month chart, I saw this on Twitter. Okay, I thought it's kind of interesting. Kind of the price action that Bitcoin's done over the last really 10 years, right? It's kind of been in this upsloping channel. Now, take it for what you will. All right. Now, this is just kind of, I guess, for the bulls, some hopium. Okay. I think sometimes, all right, I think it's good to look at hopium to remain positive and to remember that, Bitcoin goes up over the long term. It goes up and to the right. All right. It really does. It goes up and to the right. You have your ups and woos and doobly doos, but Bitcoin goes up and to the right in the long term. All right. Keep that in mind. So this is a little bit of hopium for the bulls. All right. Back here in the bottom of 2014 bear market, we bottomed out here. We kind of rid this all the way up, obviously before we get into super parabolic. Came back down. 2018 bear market, bounced off the bottom of this, came back up. March 2020 crash, bounced off the bottom of this again, had a wick below but closed back above it. Obviously went on a 2020 run, and now we're kind of finding ourselves right at this trend line again, right? Right at this trend line again. Now, like we said, you're going to have all the trolls in the chat say, this is hopium. This is hopium. Yes, that's why I stated right in the beginning. This is hopium, okay? This is some hopium. But it's important. I think having hopium sometimes is good because the people I want on my channel is not the people that care about what the price is going to be tomorrow. I want the people on my channel that care about what the price is going to be for Bitcoin 2, 3, 4 years from now. Because those are the people that are going to make the most money, not the people that are trading hourly symmetrical triangles, okay? The people that are trading hourly symmetrical triangles, good luck. Good luck. After all your losing trades, winning trades, you guys might make, what do you guys probably make? I don't even know, man. I don't even know. And most of you guys will lose money, so it is what it is. The people that I want on my channel is the people that zoom out and look at charts like this. Could this end up being hopium? We could certainly drop below this. Abso-freaking-lutely we can drop below this. But if you take it for what it is, how many times did we come back down here and thought that we were going to break below it, okay? I remember people calling for 1K right here. I remember people calling for 1K right here. I wasn't in the market back here, but I'm sure people were calling for lower prices down there, okay? So let's see, right? This is showing that we could be close to a bottom. Could get a wick below like March 2020, right? We had a massive wick to 3K, but we ended up closing back up above 8K, right? So let's see. This is on the 2-month chart. You still got all of March, all of April on the 2-month candle. You could see a significant dip here in the next 2 months, but you're looking for a close above this trend line. We get a close back above this trend line. All right, maybe we get some bounce up here and we continue up in the macro, right? Who knows? Who knows? It is hopium, but I think hopium is good sometimes. Alonzo said bag holders. Listen, man, I've been a bag holder, okay? But I'll say this, man. I've been a bag holder for a very, very long time for multiple coins. There was years that I was down a lot of my bags. I'll tell you this. There's only 2 coins that I'm down on right now. Why? Because I had patience and I held. That's not me patting on myself on the back. That's just me hoping that people learn and, learn that it's okay to be down. Okay? There was like 3 years where my crypto portfolio was in the red. All right? It is what it is, man. It is what it is. Was it easy to hold all the time? No, there's, bless me, man. Plenty of times I wanted to sell. And plenty of times I, in hindsight, probably should sold in hindsight, right? Before when the pandemic first started and before the big crash, probably should have sold to buy back lower. Did I? No. And did it really matter at the end of the day? Not really. It didn't really matter at the end of the day. And that's kind of my point. At the end of the day, is it really going to matter? No, it's not going to matter. It's absolutely not going to matter. Crypto Beehive said, if Bitcoin goes to 20K, the stream will be so short he won't have the time to eat a sock. No, I think it would be fun. If we go that low, that will be fun streams because then we can look at awesome buy opportunities for not only Bitcoin but altcoins. And the people that are going to be around if it does go that low, say if Bitcoin did go to 20K, the people that would still be around at that time would be the people who are going to make the most money in the next couple of years in the world. I'm telling you, those are the people that are going to have the highest returns on any investment in the world if Bitcoin dropped to 20K in 2022 or 2023. Those are the people that are going to make it. So I think those streams would be super, super fun because like it would be insane some of the prices that we would get. You know, it really would be, and I would welcome it. I would welcome it. You know, I know I am a long-term bull, but when I think about it, Bitcoin going down is really a gift. It really is a gift. I've been thinking about this a lot lately. Like, it is a gift. Because let's do some quick math, right? Let's do some quick math, right? Say if you have, this is just a quick example, guys. I'm going to kind of go off the rocker a little bit today. Say if you have 10K. Say if you have 10K invested in Bitcoin right now, right? So you have 10K right now. And say if Bitcoin did go to, let's say Bitcoin went to 100K right now, for example, right? Bitcoin went to 100K. Awesome. You would have what? You probably have, let's say, you probably have 20, so let's call it 22. I don't know exactly what it is, but you probably have, what, 22, 23, 24, 24,000 in that case. Right? But say this, right? And say if that took you 3 months, right? 3 months, all right, awesome. You made about 2.2x. Say if Bitcoin dropped to 20K. Right? Let's say it took 3 months to drop to 20K. All right? 3 months to drop to 20K. All right, awesome. You know, it sucks, but you know, you do that. And then you buy, let's say you buy another 10K worth. So now you have 20K down here, right? And then say if Bitcoin did, right? Theoretically, let's say it took a year to start going back up, and then it went back up. Right? What's better? Making 22K after 3 months, right? Or waiting, Bitcoin going from 20K to 100K in a year and a half, and now all of a sudden you have 100K. Think about it that way. It took longer time, but was that waiting worth it? Abso-freaking-lutely. And was buying the dip worth it? Abso-freaking-lutely. And that's why I have a bull. Sometimes I'm like, why do I care if the price goes down? It's a freaking gift because that's going to make you more money in the future, man. That's literally going to make you more money in the future. People don't think about it that way, but it's so freaking true, man. It's so freaking true. So that's the way I'm looking at things right now. Whether we go both ways, I'm going to be ready for it. And honestly, if we go lower, it's going to make me more money, man. So like, I'm not going to be too upset over it. And honestly, where we are right now in the macro economy, if we went down, like that almost might be better for crypto here. All right, we get it over with, shake everyone out, start fresh. Everyone gets in that wants to get in, and then we get ready for whenever we start going back up, you know? So it is what it is, man. Whatever way we go, I'm ready. Hope you guys are ready too, man, right? Hope you guys are ready too. We'll see. I care about more sats than dollars. Facts, man. Facts. Daniel said when in math, 20K to 100K is 5. Right? If you have 20K and you times that by 5, it's 100K. What am I doing wrong? Handelson, short on the way down, totally worth it. Facts. All right, let's do this. So let's go to this chart. You know, just some more longer term charts before I know that was kind of a rant. I thought that was kind of a good one, honestly. That was kind of a good example. I kind of pat myself in the back for that one. Great example. All right, so Bitcoin on the weekly chart, and this is we're such an important level, man. Like we are literally holding on at such an important level in both directions, man. You look at the weekly Ichimoku cloud, man. We're sitting right at the bottom of it, and historically when we break this, it's not good. So the bottom range of that right now is about 37,400. We don't want to break that on weekly close. You can get wicks blow up. You don't want to break that in the weekly close. On the flip side, we look at market cipher, right? When we do flip bullish here on the yellow indicator here, when we flip bullish on this, right? When we get back in the positive on this, historically has led to major rallies. So here's the thing: we're sitting right at support on the Ichimoku cloud, right? But on this, if we can get a little bit more weekly upwards price action, man, come back up, flip this positive. I think there could be some good things coming. But you know, we're just at this tipping point right now, and as you can tell, because Bitcoin's just going sideways. We're consolidating for months. We're really just going sideways. We're at this tipping point, and this is why I think we're going to see a massive move in one way or the other. We're going to see a massive move here very, very soon. I don't know which way we're going to go. I don't. And I'm done guessing which direction we're going to go. But we are at such a tipping point, in my opinion, that I'm just excited. I'm excited. I'm bored right now, but I'm excited. I'm really, really excited for what's to come. Really, really excited for what's to come. What I'll notice is if we can get a little bit more bullish momentum. This is if, okay? We haven't seen it yet, so it's a big if. If we can get a decent weekly green candle come up, we have this flip bullish. The stock RSI is also flipping bullish and ready to move back up too. Last two times that these exact two things happened was right here. Okay, the second weekly candle we came up back in the summertime. Okay, so that's what happened right there. We can actually go back in the past. It actually happened right here as well, right at the beginning of the bull market in 2020, and it actually happened right here as well. Right here, right there, bada bing, bada boom. Right, April of 2020, we went from about 7K up to about, you know, this one really lasted all the way up until about 12K, right? So about a 2x. So you had some pretty significant moves when that does happen. All right, even this one right here where, you know, it wasn't a massive rally, but you flipped it right here and you still went from about 43K up to 69K. So typically it's been a good thing, but you need to see that bullish one more. Just like you need like one decent sized green candle here for that to flip. But in the meantime, we wait, man. We wait. That's all you can do. That's all you can do at this point. What do you guys say in the chat here? Everyone expecting a dump and funding rates are negative, so I think we heading up, especially since prices have been pinning to the lows, and that's making up the trap longs. Well, I would say that the funding rates have been down. You know what I mean? The funding rates have been down or negative for a while. You know what I mean? So yes, it generally means that, you know, the market's a little bit too bearish. Typically, we actually look at the last couple times the funding rates have been low this long. We have seen bounces back to the upside. But I will say is that doesn't necessarily mean it has to. Okay, they've been negative for a while. So while I would agree, and that's typically the right way to look at things, I think for the long term that's the right way to look at things. But short term, I don't know. I don't know if that's going to have a huge effect. But I generally would agree with you, man. Michael said, since he's doing math right now, can he tell me why I keep DCA and my portfolio balance keeps going down? Because the prices keep going down, man. I know you're just trolling, Mike. I know you're just trolling, man. Michael said, bearish on Jordan still doing the stream a year from now. Stream's getting shorter and shorter. Man, I will be here, man. I'm not going anywhere. I will promise you guys, I am not going to stop streaming. 100% not going to stop streaming. Right? Not going to. No matter what the price is, I will be here. Now, like I said, if the price action's boring, there's not a lot to talk about. Yeah, the streams will be shorter, but I will always be live. I will always be live. Okay, 100%. I ain't going anywhere. I ain't going anywhere, man. Because what this does is it keeps me fresh in the know. All right, it keeps me fresh in the know, and I generally enjoy doing this and talking to you guys, even during bearish times, because this honestly helps me. Like, if I wasn't streaming, I probably wouldn't be checking the charts as much as I do. So it keeps me in the know. So it's another reason why I do this. Smash those likes. Thank you, Keith. Thank you for smashing those likes, man. Christian said, did you smoke weed today? No. I did not. I don't smoke weed. I don't smoke weed, man. A lot of people think I do, but I don't. You know what I mean? I don't. What happened to Kirby? No idea. Kirby's dead, man. No, he's not dead. I'm just kidding. He's not dead. But, you know, like I said, the one thing I do miss is this.
Warning, shots fired.
Right? That's the one thing I do miss is warning shots fired. That never really was a warning shot fired because we ended up going the opposite direction Kirby said every single time. I used to love when Kirby used to be bearish because we always popped up to the upside. And now I can't use them as an indicator anymore. Now I can only use 4 flies. Only 4 flies as an indicator. That's it. All right, so Bitcoin is coming back down to test the bottom of this range right now, guys. We're coming up on the weekly close. So it's 13 minutes into the weekly close. Like I said, sometimes we can see some volatility coming here into the weekly close. What's going to happen here, right? Are we going to break this down? Let's find out. Fahid said, Fashad, where is he? No idea where Fashad went, man. No idea where Fashad went. Let's see. You live so early today. Good one. I like it. Yeah, it's. I mean, the European guys. I love my European guys. They all used to say, Jordan, you should get on earlier. I know we had a time change, so it's an excuse to get on a little bit earlier. And this is actually the time we used to stream every single day. It was just the time change last year screwed everything up. I remember that. It screwed me all types up. So I think this is probably going to be the normal time we come back on, probably 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Right, it is right now. We turned the clocks an hour later, an hour earlier today. An hour earlier today. So that's why it's a different time today, guys. It's technically the same time, but it's for us, but might be a different time for you. What's going on, Pawtucket? You're still here, man. Nice, dude. Nice, dude. Weekly close is an hour because of the time change. Oh, crap. Isn't it an hour now? Oh, is it at 8? Shit. I don't even know. I forgot. I think, no, that's how it used to be. No, hold on. No, because the weekly close. Hold on, man. I'm confused now. I got so confused last year. Is the weekly close in 12 minutes or is it an hour and 12 minutes? This is what happened last year, and I was so confused. All right, Bitcoin's breaking down right now, guys. So this is what I was talking about. Bitcoin's breaking down. Let's see where we close. We got a slight deviation to the downside on this move down too. So let's see where Bitcoin does here. But it looks like it is starting to get a little bit of a move down here. Let's see. Getting a little dumpy right now. Let's see. Dumping. It's in 1 hour. Moon Boys. Yeah. The Moon Boys, man. It's at 8 p.m. now. It's back to 8. Okay, so it's back to 8 now. Interesting. So let's see. So 38,148. More mass. I cannot do math. This is why I dislike saving time. I hate it because it messes all my my schedule up, man. Not my schedule, but like it messes the stream schedules up, and you have to change it around. And people are like, "Oh, why are you so open earlier?" Bitcoin's dumping right now, though. Here it comes. Back to the downside, guys. Back to the downside. Price action, yes! Price action, woo! Let's go, baby. That's the most volatility we've seen in 5 days. Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord. God, this is great. This is great, man. This is great. I couldn't ask for a better gift than this. Let's go, baby. Hold on, guys. Java's coming. Let's go! We're dumping! Finally! I've been waiting for 5 days. My short is finally in profit. Screw you, bulls. I'm losing more weight. Don't I look so good? Let me know in the chat. I'm looking so good. Let's go. Yes! Yes! Look at all the bulls capitulating. I love when they capitulate. Bears, short it. Keep shorting. Short the price. Go. Go. Short. Let's go. Yes. My shoes. Woo. Java. No, actually, we got a pretty big move down here, though. 37.7. Let's see if Bitcoin can get a little bit of a move here. See, so our measure move to the downside. We did break to the downside here. Measure move to the downside is, we said, about 36,400 is the measure move to the downside. Let's see what happens, though. Let's see what happens. Finally, some price action, man. That's not Java. Pi cycle top. Oh, Bathwater, I got you Pi cycle top, man. We will be back at 40K tomorrow. Probably. Knowing Bitcoin, probably, man. Maybe just go up, down, up, down, up, down. Let's see where we are in the daily time frame, though. All right, so we're right at what I would consider the daily support line here, guys. So here's the thing, man. Here's the thing. This is kind of one of the levels we were watching here as far as this daily uptrend, right? This daily uptrend of support. So a lot of people say you can draw it like this, right, with the wicks. You could. And if we break that, we'll probably change the line down there. But at the moment, we're kind of sitting right at that little support, man. So let's see what happens, dude. Daily RSI support's breaking down a little bit there, right? So let's see. All right, let's see what happens, man. Yeah, if we did dump here, would I be upset? No. I would actually be like, praise the Lord, we're getting out of this freaking range. Even though it's still too early to say we were going to break out of that range. Here's a reality, like, other than this one little wick right there, I mean, this is really the range. Other than that one little wick to the downside over there, you could argue this was just the range right here, man. You know? What's going on, Blue Collar? Hey, Jordan, you think we'll get Chainlink under $10? I would say if Bitcoin drops... So Chainlink's at 1266 right now. If Bitcoin drops back down to the lower 30Ks, you'll see a $10 Chainlink for sure. You'll definitely see a $10 Chainlink. That would be awesome, man. At that point, you'll be down 80% from all-time highs. Could it still go lower? Absolutely, but I'll take $10 Chainlink all day. All day, man. What's up, DJ? He said, don't stress it. Life's too short. Absolutely, man. This price action doesn't mean diddly squat. Literally, this price action means diddly squat in the grand scheme of things. We get lower prices. I'm going to accumulate, and it's going to make me more money whenever the price goes back up. Just like we talked about earlier, man. It really doesn't freaking matter. You actually make more money as a bull when the prices go lower, and you just have to wait a little bit, and you buy as the prices go down. Yeah, you might have to wait a little bit more time if the prices go up, but say if the prices went up right now, I mean, Bitcoin went to 100K. We're talking about a 2.5x. Bitcoin dropped to 20K, or even let's say Bitcoin dropped to 20K, right? I don't think it is. Let's say if it did, you accumulate there, all right? You accumulate even like 25K. Let's say you don't time the bottom. You accumulate 30K, 25K. You'll make more money even considering the time that you had to wait, even if the price goes lower in the grand scheme of things. So, listen, man, it's a win-win. It's literally a win-win. Literally a win-win in either situation for the bulls. It really is. It really is. For the bears, it's a win when the price goes down. For the bulls, it's a win when the price goes up. That's what I'll say. That's at least what I'll say, man. Or when the price goes up or down, it's a win for the bulls. Probably dropping to 10K. Mike thinks we're dropping to 10K. Oh, God. Life is too short. Your hair could fall out tomorrow. It could. And I'd be still sexy. I'd be sitting here dancing and the bump song bald. Would I care? No. I would not. I would absolutely not care. I probably would look even better, honestly. You guys want to see what I look like bald? Well, I'll show you guys what Bitcoin dumps. Let's see. I'll show you guys real quick. So, I'll change it here. This is not bald. There we go. Hell yeah. Look at me, man. What's going on, boy? That's what ball caps are for. Yeah, and you put on a hat. I wouldn't put on a hat, though. I don't even need to put on a hat. Ray Allen style? Ray Allen. Oh, boy. Ray Allen, man. The 4 hour is also breaking down. So the MACD, maybe not. Maybe we won't get that cross we were talking about. The 4 hour RSI is breaking down on that symmetrical triangle too. So, this is what it is. That suits you? I know it suits me. I know it does. My dad's bald. Okay? I know what I would look like bald. That's why if it happens, I'm just going full bald, man. If I start getting any type of cove, it's going. It's absolutely going. Mr. Clean. Kind of do like Mr. Clean. Actually. Bloody Sundays are back. Oh, the Bloody Sundays. Don't get me started about the Bloody Sundays. You remember when everyone used to say, oh, every Sunday's bloody, every Sunday sucks. And actually every Sunday, like most Sundays were green. It was just like a meme that everyone passed around. Oh, usually Sundays are red. And it like wasn't true at all. People were just like said that just to be a parrot. And we actually went back and looked and like 80% of Sundays were green. Like before that. It was such like a fake passed around meme. Now, obviously, right now we're dumping them. All right, so we're sitting right at that support, man. That's what we're watching. Right at that support. You're seeing altcoins come down a good amount here. Altcoins are coming back down. Guys, what I'll say here, total 2 market cap. Here's what I'm watching. Real quick on total 2. Total 2 breaks to the downside, man. If total 2 breaks to the downside, right here, I'm watching this. It's even a little bit lower. Hold on, let me adjust this like savvy. I'm not really adjusting like savvy, but if we get a close, you guys can see where we are in total 2. Right here, man. The lowest daily close. There we go. If total 2 closes below this, could get a little ugly. Last couple times, well, we haven't even got a close below this, but we've gotten some wicks down here. Right? So we've been watching this kind of descending triangle for total 2, typically a bearish pattern. If this breaks, could you see a move back down to the next support, which is like $818 billion? You definitely could. You definitely could see a move back down there. So keep that in mind, guys. We're getting awfully close. Getting awfully close there. Total market cap also at support. You're seeing so many things at support. Look at total market cap. Get up-sloping support, down-sloping resistance. You're sitting right there too. That breaks. Could see another move to the downside. Daily RSI looks like it might be breaking to the downside. Depends how much more movement you get. If you can hold this, let's see. You still got an hour to the close, right? You still got an hour to the daily close. So listen, a lot can happen in an hour. You can get a little bit of a pump back to the upside. All right, ends up just a wick. That's why waiting for the close is so important, man. You know, right now it looks ugly. Definitely does. At least on the hourly chart. 4 hour, it is what it is. I mean, how many times have we seen this, man? If you go to the daily, you're still just in a big range. Nothing's really changed on the daily chart. Where's my hair? I went bald. I went bald, guys. Let me know what you guys think. I'm serious. Let me know. Let's do a poll real quick, though, while we watch Bitcoin here. If Bitcoin does continue down, I'm still seeing 37,134 as next support. Who's this bald eagle? All right, let's go over here. Do you think Bitcoin will go below 30K in 2021? Let's see. Do you think Bitcoin will go below 30K in 2021? Or, sorry, not 2021. 2022? Yes or no on the poll. Let me know. You say 2021. You gotta just say, yes, it did. That was an easy one. No, in 2022. Let me know. Let me know. But blue collar, yes. Chainlink under $10. It will happen. If Bitcoin drops more, it will happen. It'll definitely happen. So Chainlink, I think last time we talked about Chainlink, we were looking at this right here. Bing. It's really bing boom like this. Bing boom. You know, this might be a little bit, I mean, I like the shorter one right here. Like this. Right? So lower highs, lower lows coming in. I like it kind of more like this. So this is kind of your hopium for Chainlink. Maybe some type of falling wedge. A little bit of hopium. Okay? A little bit of hopium for you. But, yeah, a little bit of hopium. So let's see what happens. Listen, like, Bitcoin dumps. Chainlink's gonna smash this to the downside. Legal look left. We did break the summer lows. Wow. Chainlink's below the summer lows. 2021 summer lows. That's crazy. I did not think it was that low, but it is. Now, if we take, let's actually go to the weekly time frame on this. Let's look at the weekly. Let's get rid of this here. Yeah, so Chainlink on the weekly. You can see Chainlink dump into, I mean, listen, man. Here's the thing on Chainlink. Like, this was starting to pop. Markets were starting to pop back up on this. It was starting to look like it was losing a little bit of momentum, but you start dumping here again, it's going to change everything. Yeah, man. If this continues down, you should see 930. 930 is the weekly close there, man. So, yeah, man. Chainlink. It's the lowest the RSI has ever been on Chainlink, which is pretty crazy to think about. Monthly RSI, lowest it's ever been. At least on this chart. I know it is some price action that's missing here, but that's crazy, man. 37.6. Bitcoin continuing down here. Continuing down.
Everybody panic. We're going to zero.
Holy airline. Here's your big move. There it is, man. We said it was coming soon. It's not really a big move just yet. I think we're maybe overreacting a little bit here, but we did say a big move was coming soon, man. A big move was coming soon. The reason why I thought a big move was coming soon was really this 4-hour RSI here. It was coiling up, man. It was coiling. And then MACD was coiling too. It was either we're going to flip bullish and get a move to the upside, or it was going to reject and come to the downside. This was setting up for a big move. Setting up for a big move. Now, the hope here is, just look at last time this happened, guys. And this is a little bit of hopium for the bulls, too. So keep this in mind. We got an hour to the close. You remember last time we got a pump up, came back down, back tested the falling broadening wedge. And we actually got a slight wick below and then bounced back to the upside. You actually look what we're doing now, depending on where we close. If we can get a little bit of a move to the upside here and close back above this trend line here, maybe this could just be a clean back test just like it was right here, right? But that's only if you can close back above this trend. If you close below this, bada bing, bada boom, you're coming lower. But let's see. Doesn't look like Bitcoin's wanting to come back up, but 1 hour is oversold. So keep that in mind, guys. It's exciting. My struggle is all of my target prices are starting to go off. I'm not prepared to put too much in at the moment, so hoping it keeps dropping for a few days. I agree, man. That's sort of the issue when crypto comes down is you have these target prices, right? So say for Chainlink, like probably a lot of people had a target price down here at like $15. It was the previous weekly closes on the summertime. People had a lot of targets here. People DCA'd, right? And it went lower. And that's sort of why it's important to DCA and not go all in, right? Because you're going to have target prices. Say if Chainlink comes down to $9, you're like, oh, this is an awesome buy. But I think it's going to go lower, right? That's the issue a lot of people have is you always think it's going to go lower, right? You always think it's going to go lower. You always think it's going to go lower. And that's why I think it's important to DCA slowly. Don't go all in, all right? Don't be going all in on every tip. Slowly buy. Slowly, because like here's the thing that people that never buy on the way down, they're going to say, all right, I think it's going to go here. It comes here. Oh, I think it's going to go lower. They're not going to buy. It's going to come here. Oh, I think it's going to go lower. They're not going to buy. Say if it does go lower. Say it goes to like $5. Say if Chainlink goes to $5, for instance, right? And it comes to $5. Oh, it's still bearish. I think it's going to go lower. And then what usually happens in that scenario is we go sideways. And then I'm not buying there. It's just a distribution until we go lower, right? And then it goes up. And then they're in disbelief. Oh, it's just a dead cat bounce. Dead cat bounce, dead cat bounce, dead cat bounce, dead cat bounce. We'll come down to that. Oh, yeah, I told you, dead cat bounce, dead cat bounce, dead cat bounce. And then it bounces back up. And then they have to FOMO back in. That's usually the point where they FOMO back in. And then the cycle repeats back to the downside. Okay, that's usually how it goes. And that's the issue with never buying in is at some point it's going to catch you off guard. At some point it's going to catch you off guard. That goes out to all the bottom buyers who think they're going to time the bottom. You ain't going to time the bottom, man. Freddie said, put your hair back on. I got you, man. Oh, yeah, I look sexier with the hair. But the bald still looks good, too. Bathwater said, Bitcoin dominance didn't spike. Bitcoin dominance. So I'm watching the S&P. The only thing about not the only bad thing, but one of the bad things I was looking at is what we talked about. A close on the S&P below the 50 EMA has historically not been very good. And historically results in a move to the 200 EMA. Okay? Historically. Every single time. So that's like one of the things that I've been looking at and like kind of has me like, all right. I think based off historical precedents, that's bearish for the stock market. The question is, will crypto follow it? It typically does. Okay? You can't ignore the fact that crypto usually follows the stock market. So it's not something I do like. We'll see what happens next week, but typically that's not very good and does result in a move back down to the 200, which right now for the stock market would be approximate move of about 15% to the downside. Is it a huge move for stock market? Yes. Okay. Would probably be more for crypto if that happens. So let's keep that in mind, but something that we'll monitor here the next couple weeks, I will say. Fake hair filter. Let's see. You just perfectly illustrated my dog crap trading strategy. Nice. Alonzo said, same as never selling. No, it's not. No, it's not, dude. That's not the same strategy as never selling. You want to know what happens if you never sell? Unless you bought in 2021. Okay? Unless you bought in 2021. Okay? Never selling has been the winning strategy. Simply put. Simply put. And anyone who denies that is just a hater, man. Anyone who denies that is just a hater. Never selling this whole way has been the winning strategy. Okay? It's simple. Very, very simple. Anyone who denies that is a hater and is salty because they bought in 2021. Simple as put. Not trying to bash anyone. I'm just being a realist. You guys know on this channel, I'm going to be real. I'm going to tell you how it is. That's the simple truth. The people that say that buying and holding is not the strategy is people that bought in 2021. Simple, simple, simple. All right. DXY, like I said, we'll see what happens going into the rest of this month. That is breaking above the trend line. We have two scenarios that we're watching here. You know, do we get a rejection off this trend line on the close? We'll find out. Has led to a rally in 2017, 2020. All right. Or will we get rejected here and continue back up? Or for crypto, it's been a bull market for crypto. Or will we see a move back up to this trend line here? Okay. This trend line here, where we got rejected in 2017, 2020. That would be bearish for crypto for the short term. That would definitely be bearish, and probably would mean that we probably see another couple months of probably down/sideways. It's probably not what we want to see. We want to see is a rejection here. So it's another thing that we're watching. All right, a couple different levels we could watch in the DXY. It's more macro stuff, which I think is more important than short-term time frame stuff, but it is what it is. Let's see. Don't spend all your stables on this dip, said Bathwater. All the stables. But an end of 2018, 2019. There you go, HLG. There you go, HLG. I bet you're sitting tight, man. I bet you're sitting tight. You need a tan on your head? I do. Unfortunately, there's no sun over here. You know, there is sun, but I can't really, well, I could. I guess I could suntan. Can you get a suntan? No, you can't. You can't get a suntan when it's cold out. Fear and greed between 10 and 15, 16 and 20, and 21 to 25. We'll do. So we actually had some votes here. Do you think Bitcoin will go below 30K in 2022? 52% no, 48% yes. So pretty 50-50. Pretty 50-50. I actually am shocked. That's actually more, I actually thought that was going to be that high. Because typically YouTube's pretty bullish. See, 48% is pretty high for a bearish YouTube poll. Or for a YouTube poll, I will say. I'm actually shocked. Very, very shocked. Let's see. Damn it, Dale Times. Get off my pole. Sure you can. Sunburned face while skiing. Wait, you actually got a sunburned face while skiing? I'm pretty impressed. Probably means you were out there for a while. I'm actually pretty impressed. I didn't think you could. I've never seen anyone get a sunburn in the winter. Never. Never, 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 never. I bet you can. Have you ever seen anyone get a sunburn in the winter?
You can get it in high mountains.
Okay, high mountains. You can get it apparently. I did not know this. This is new news to me. Why me said, you really got to listen to this guy. I tell people, listen, why me? You can't troll the troll, man. I am the only channel that tells people not to listen to me. Listen, don't listen to me. I tell this to people all the time. The only thing that you guys should listen to me, and it's not financial advice, but just general advice, is if you believe in something, you believe the price is going to go up long term, just buy it and hold it. That's the only thing I say. Other than that, do not listen to me, okay? Don't listen to anyone on YouTube. No one has any idea what they're talking about. Okay, watch people for their personality. Watch people because you like to watch them. Don't watch them for their analysis, man. No one knows what the hell they're talking about. Okay, no one knows, especially for macro moves. Maybe you have some traders that may get it right 55% of the time. Okay, they still get it wrong mostly half the time. Especially for macro moves, no one has any idea what's going to happen next. No idea. No one knows. Not even the best of them. All right, don't listen to me. Don't listen to anyone, okay? Literally don't listen to anyone. Lisa said all the other channels also say do not listen to Jordan. Who says that? Who says that? Thank you, Fred. 12K BTC. Jordan makes me hate myself. Crypto lifers good. Everyone's been wrong, man. Listen, I'm not going to hate on people. I remember when we were at 46K. right? And it's not throwing shade at Lifer. I like Lifer. He's awesome. He's from Massachusetts too. But I just have to comment, man. I hate when people say, "Oh, this person's so good." I've seen a lot of these people be wrong before too. Okay, everyone's wrong. A lot of these people have only been in crypto for like 2 years. Okay, so it is what it is. Just a healthy correction. Carl from the moon, always wrong? No, even Carl's right sometimes. Everyone's right and everyone's wrong, man. Everyone right is everyone is wrong. You can do some lives MDX. MDX is pretty funny, man. I like MDX. I would totally love to hang out with MDX. That would be super, super fun. He's the most wrong out of all of them. Daniel said, dumping so long, my legs are asleep. Nice. Anyways, let's look at the pi cycle top. I know Bathwater look at the pi cycle top. Let's look at that. Let's go to this shot. Nah, let's use this one. Let's get rid of the Gaussian. Let's get rid of the market cipher for a sec. Let's go to the weekly. And let's bring up the pi cycle top. And I think there's an indicator on here that has the pi cycle top. If not, I will go on the website. Let's see. Pi cycle top. Yeah, let me get the website up. Hold up. Let me get the website popping here. The website popping. Guys, smack up that like button. Now, we got 1,200 people in here. Smack up that like button. Let's get the 500 likes. I know Bitcoin's dumping, and I know a lot of people are pissed because Bitcoin's dumping. Listen, I get it. I get it. We're all human, man. Let me bring up the pi cycle top here on over here, and then I'll bring it over here for Bathwater. Let's see. All right, there we go. Let me bring this over here like this. Right here. There we go. Sorry for the super white screen, guys. I don't have a way to change that. Okay. But if we look at this, man. So right here, man, pi cycle top. So listen, this one has been super accurate. Like I used to hate on this, and then once it crossed like right here in March of 2021 and marked like literally the top, I couldn't hate on it anymore, man. It was good. I mean, this is top. It's crazy how it's got to be a meme at this point. Will it play out for the fourth time? I don't know. But let's see. Is there anything we can take from this right now? That's the question. You know, so right now, obviously, we're not near a top. You know, is there anything we can take from this? Because when these do diverge, they have for a while now. Yeah, I don't know if there's much we can take. I don't know if there's much we can take from this right this minute. What I'll say is that one thing that I think is interesting, and you guys might not think this is interesting, but what I'll say is actually after you get the bearish cross and you actually top out on this, when the top moving average actually starts sloping down, it tends to be pretty close to the bottom, which is interesting. Now, this is obviously just a quick observation. We actually look over here you had the bearish top cross, okay? And then obviously you came down in price. And you can see it right here. It stopped. Whoops. There we go. Right here, it stopped. It started to curve back down. You see the green line started to curve back down here, guys? And it wasn't at the bottom, but it was pretty damn close. Okay, you came a little bit lower, but that pretty much marked the bottom. You actually go over here in the bear market right here. This moving average starting to curve back down. You see that you actually bottomed out right when that moving average started to curve back down. Now, you had a little drop once again. It was actually right before you had a big drop. Then you started to curve back down, and then it was the bottom. So if we were to take it something like this, you know, like based off previous times, you're going to see that one more capitulation to the downside maybe, right? One more capitulation to the downside before moving back up. I don't know. I mean, I'm just going off previous precedents. But seems like that's kind of been the case in previous bear markets, right? And I think what's different this time is we've just been going sideways for so long. That's what's made it different. Right? The other times we kind of came down. So listen, let's see what happens. But that's like probably the one thing I could take from this at the moment. But this is something I'll be watching. Like next time Bitcoin goes on a parabolic rally to the upside, this is something I'll be watching. And when it does cross, I probably will be taking significant profits off the table because, listen, like it's been accurate literally the last three tops. You cannot even say it hasn't been accurate. So something I've been watching, that's probably the one thing I can take from that, if I can take anything from that, man. You know? Bitcoin's been in a channel since it's run up. Been in a channel. Waterfly said 600 likes and the boss makes screen darker. I wish some of these websites would just make them black. Like why don't these websites make it black? The white is just brutal to look at, man. Absolutely brutal to look at. That's like me making my chart white. You guys want me to make my chart white here? Let me know. I'll make the background white. Blind you guys the whole stream. Let me know in the chat. It's brutal. One more shakeout, said Cody. What are you guys saying in the chat? Check out the peak distances in the bear cycles. The two previous measures are 220%. We are now at 100%. So check out the previous distances in bear cycles. Peak distances. Okay, the peak distances. All right, we can do that. Bathwater's got some good stuff to look at, man. All right, so Bathwater, I assume you're talking about the bull market tops. This is what I assume you're talking about. Unless you're talking about the pi cycle tops. That's what you're talking about. Let me bring up the index. Oops. Index for BTC. Bitcoin index. Nothing has changed. I think that was it. White chart. You guys don't want the white chart. You guys gotta be blinded. You guys want to see what it looks like with a white chart? Okay, I'll show you guys. God. You gotta look at this the whole time? Oh, God. That even hurts my eyes looking at the screen. Maybe because it's nighttime. But let me know if you're bullish on the white chart, guys. Bullish or bearish on the white chart. RL said, dude, I don't even know these days just going to hold. Facts. That's what I've been preaching this whole stream, man. No one knows. Just hodl. But yeah, I'm pretty bearish on that. I'm pretty bearish myself. So, all right. Let's see. Pi cycle tops. I mean, look at these, man. This is nuts. This is literally nuts. It's been like one of the only indicators that has timed the tops perfectly. So this one was Bathwater. I don't even know what you're talking about, man. With the 220% from cycle tops. I have no idea. Bathwater, I have no idea what you're talking about, brother. You know what I mean? So, let me know in the chat. You can explain a little more to me, and maybe I can do it. I'm getting sunburnt. BRMC, later, man. Bearish. Very, very bearish. This is depressing for BTC. We're in the same range, guys. Like, listen, I know Bitcoin's kind of going down a little bit, but I mean, at the end of the day, we got what? We got 40 minutes until the daily close, 40 minutes until the weekly close. Let's see where we close. But we are at a very, very important level in the charts. I know you guys are going to sit there and say the same thing, you know, listen, over and over and over again, right? I get it. I get it. It's going to be the same thing every day, every week, okay? Every single time Bitcoin makes a move down, all the trolls are going to come in the chat and say, he says this every time. Every time. Look at this guy. Look at this freaking guy. He just says buy the dip every single time. Buy the dip, hodl. Buy the dip, hodl. I've been in crypto for a year. All I've seen is red. Like, when is this guy ever gonna tell us anything that makes us money? Like, he just tells us to buy the dip and hodl. Buy the dip and hodl. Buy the dip and hodl. I'm so sick of this guy. I'm so literally sick of this guy. Like, this is what everyone on YouTube tells us, right? Literally everything on YouTube tells us. Like, these YouTubers suck. They don't know anything. Why do we even watch these guys? Why do we even watch these guys? Like, I might as well just buy the dip and hodl and not watch them. This is ridiculous, man. Absolutely ridiculous. Like, I'm done. I'm literally done I'm done watching YouTube. I'm done on Twitter. I'm getting rid of all social media. I'm going to live in a cave. This sucks. This freaking sucks. It's like, I get it, man. Listen, I'm in the same boat as you guys. That's why I don't go on Twitter anymore. I don't really watch YouTube videos anymore. I'm in the same boat as you guys, okay? And that's why on my channel, until Bitcoin does start getting back up to a macro uptrend, literally the only thing I'm going to preach is just having patience in the market, okay? Whether you're on the sidelines, waiting for the dip, just make sure you're ready to buy. Don't chicken yourself out at your targets, okay? Or you're already holding. Just have patience. You will get there. Whether it takes a couple months, whether it takes a couple years, you will get there. That's the only thing I'm going to preach on this channel until Bitcoin goes back up. I'm not going to make any BS up, okay? I'm not going to BS you guys, right? It could take a couple years. Let's be honest. No one knows. Okay, do I hope it takes a couple weeks? Yes, I do. I do. But it might not. It might not. And that's the reality we sit in right now. But does it matter? No. It doesn't matter. It shouldn't matter. Because it should be money you can afford to live without. Okay? And that's the important thing. You're going to live your life, keep this money away, live your life like you normally would. And this money that you have in crypto will be bigger in a couple years. Okay? Either way, whether it happens in a couple months or a couple years. You would actually prefer it to be a couple years because you'll actually make more money. This is what people don't understand. You'll make more money when the market goes up if it actually takes longer. You know why? Because you'll DCA more as the prices go lower. You'll DCA at lower prices. You'll DCA more money in. You'll have more money in the market and you'll make more money as it goes up. Whereas if it goes up now, you have what you have in there. But if it takes another year to go back up, that's another year DCA. And I know that sucks for a lot of people, but you will make more money. I'm telling you, the longer it takes to go back up, you will make more money. You just got to have patience. That's it. And that's the only thing I'll preach to you guys. And one day, the people that stick around will see it. The other people, they'll be salty and they'll buy Shiba Inu at the top again.
Can you look at survival game online
Simple.
I'm trying to figure out its next move, but I need help folded hands.
Is this the beginning of the end for BTC? Oh, God. I love when I start seeing those. Normally when I start seeing those, it's usually a good sign. It's just the beginning of the end. It's the beginning of the end, man. Bitcoin was at 3K in 2020. Whoa! It's the beginning of the end, man. Beginning of the end. All right, let's see. What else you guys saying here? TK said, bruv, can you look at the survival game? Can you look at the survival game? Serve for me, please. I'm trying to figure out if it's the next move, but I need help. Serve? You guys want to look at serve?
Nope.
No, I'll look at serve for you, man. I'll look at serve for you, TK. I'm just trolling. Listen, if I ever troll you guys in the chat, like always, if I troll you guys in the chat, it's because I love you, man. It's because I love you. Now, maybe I'll troll you guys because you're trolling me, but normally it's because I love you. All right? Let's see serve. It's actually on TradingView. Trying to figure out its next move. Well, this thing already pumped, man, so just be careful with this. This thing already pumped. It pumped pretty hard. This thing's up 10x in the last 2 days. Just be careful with this one. I'm not going to say it can't continue up. This thing's pumped 10x in 2 days. All right? I wouldn't never recommend people FOMOing into this, especially when Bitcoin's looking a little shady right now. So I would not recommend people FOMOing into this. You know, the time to buy when it was going down. The time to buy is not when the prices goes up. Okay? For me, where would I buy this?
Can you check log growth curve?
Wow.
BTC
I probably wouldn't even buy this on a 20% dip.
January to February. Maybe it can be a
That's crazy, man.
And the final bottom, maybe another line down.
Jordan, Queen is a bae. Tell her to... Wait, what? What are you talking about? But yeah, I probably wouldn't FOMO into this right now, man. That's just asking for trouble. That's asking for trouble. Crypto Hive Man said, I don't feel so bad getting in at 2019. Exactly, man. Someday people will say, I don't feel so bad getting in at 2022. Someday people will say that too. Right now, that's just the nature of the market right now. You know what I mean? Not enough zeros. Yeah, it's not enough zeros. Bob wouldn't like this one at all. Right? I would say Bob would hate this one. What the heck is this meme coin? Serve? It only has 1 0. It just shaved off a 0. This is not a good buy. You only buy things that have a lot of zeros. What the heck is this thing? This thing sucks. This thing literally sucks. Like, what is this? 1 0? If I'm going to buy a meme coin, I want at least 6 zeros. This sucks. Look at this thing. It doesn't even have a good name. It doesn't even have Shiba Inu or Doge in the name. Like, what is this thing? What? Nah. I don't know why I do that noise. Yeah, trolls always do those noises. I don't know why I think trolls do that noise, but they do. Hold on, guys. A little bit blurry. Let me update this. There we go. All right. More zeros, more. Yeah, but in reality, man, where could this go next? I mean, if we're going to be honest, who knows, man? This thing's all type of jacked up. Let me see. It's not enough data on this. It's not enough data to do anything on this, man. To be honest with you, man. I don't mean to like just shove it off. There's not enough data to do anything with that. It's only been updated for like a couple weeks. Let's see. Thomas said, can you check the log growth curves? BTC almost tested the line in January, February. Maybe it can target again. In the final bottom, maybe another line down. Yeah, we could definitely do that, man. Thanks, Tom. I appreciate you, man. Let's see. Let me go back to that chart. Let me just do it on this one. Let's go to log growth curves. There we go. Let's go back to the weekly chart. Yeah, so this is what we're watching. I mean, we kind of been saying we're kind of just hugging between these two fib levels on the log growth curves. We go down, up, down, up. We just keep rejecting off both, man. Right now, this one's sitting at 34,500. This one's sitting at about 46K, right? The infamous 46K level that we just can't get back over. We drop below this. A lot of people will be looking at this as a bear. I mean, this would be, is it a coincidence? Is it a coincidence, right? The 200-week moving average is at 20,500 right now. A couple weeks from now, right? I mean, this line would be at about 22K, right? A couple weeks, say mid-April, this would be right around 22K. June, look at even down to June, this would be at like 24K, 25K. We know the 200-week moving averages move up every single week. It's a moving average. It moves up, right? I mean, this is something we've been watching for a while. It loves to respect these. This does break. Do you see a move back down here, man? Back down to the low 20Ks. I mean, that's worst case scenario for me is low 20Ks. I don't see it going below 20K, especially because the 200 moving average is above 20K now. Yeah, I mean, that would be the scenario. That's like the ultra bearish scenario. You know, over the next couple months, we come back down and test this line here, right? Bullish scenario, we break 46. It all comes back down to 46. There's a reason why a lot of these kind of match up as far as moving averages, important resistance levels. They all tie in together, man. They all tie in together. So, listen, we'll watch this, but you're right, man. We are. That could be the scenario if that does break. That's like the super bearish scenario, though. Halpy said BTC imploding. Spot ETF might be coming. Is the vibes? Wait, spot ETF might be coming. Is that bullish or bearish? I'll say this: like usually bullish news, and if you're in a true bear market and you get bullish news, usually it doesn't affect the market. I would say where we are right now, I think it would give you some upwards price action. I definitely think, at least a short term rally. Maybe you won't get new all time highs, but at least a short term rally, I think that would spark some, because that would give some excitement, man. That would give some excitement. The market's just lacking excitement right now. Like, where's the excitement in the market right now? Obviously, that can change. Bitcoin starts going up for whatever reason. We know Bitcoin can go up for absolutely no reason. We've seen it before. Look at the summertime, man. Look at the summertime. Everyone was super bearish. I remember back in the summertime, just a quick example. I remember back in the summertime, guys, like back here, everyone was just super bearish. There was nothing positive going on. No positive news. Everything was FUD, right? And all of a sudden, you had the B-word conference. Okay, and the day the B-word conference happened, you pump back up. Was that a huge event? No, it wasn't a huge event at all. But that kind of gave you that little spark. And that's kind of all you need sometimes, is that little spark. And you get some upwards price action, sentiment changes, everyone gets bullish, right? And once everyone gets bullish, I mean, that's kind of where you go. So I think right now the market just needs a little spark. You get a little bit of spark at above 46K, I think maybe you could see a little rally, right? But you need a little bit of a spark, man. Whether it's even just the price going up a little bit and FOMO starting, but you need something. You need something, man. It could be the smallest thing sometimes that sets it off. Literally the smallest thing. Bum Inu. Hamilton, I got you right now, Hamilton. You're up next, brother. Hamilton said, gingers do have souls. Let's talk Aliens 420. Gingers do have souls. Listen, my beard is kind of ginger. So I'm not hating on gingers. I have a slightly gingerish beard because I am some Irish. As you guys can see. Do I look Irish? Let me know in the chat, guys. Do I look Irish? Yes or no in the chat. I think I could look a little Irish. Just a little bit, though. Just a little bit. A little spark could bring Bitcoin down to 20K. Alpy, man. Alpy, I remember you used to be super positive, man. What happened? Are you trying to just trick the algorithm to think everyone's bearish? That's crazy, man. maybe go for president in the U.S. and say you like crypto. I don't think anyone wants me. I would never want to be the president. That's just pointless. That's just, to me, it's pointless. Like, why would you want to be the president? Like, why would you want that pressure and that life? Like, that life just it'd suck, man. You have to make so many important decisions. It's like, what's the point of that? I'd rather just live a normal life and not have to deal with any of that bull crap. To me, that doesn't make any sense. I don't get people like that. Why would you want to do that? Like, I get maybe being like a senator or something like that, but why would you want to be the president? That's too much, man. That's too much. It doesn't sound fun at all. You constantly have to be watching your back. You constantly have to have security around you. Like, that's just not a fun lifestyle, man. Not at all. Power hungry? Facts. Maybe. An Irish accent? You look French? I kind of sound French, too. I am French. Yes, I am. Do you want some pizza? I want some pizza. I like the pizza. Bitcoin going down. I like the pizza. I look French. Exactly the reason we get idiots as 100% as presidents. Facts. Puppet, no thank you. Someone has to be it. The best president is the one who doesn't want to become it. Facts. That's actually so true. And that's why most I'd say most presidents. I think most presidents people hate for dumb reasons, but it's not a political channel, but I kind of agree. The best president would be someone who doesn't want to be the president. That is so true. That is so true, man. Because the people who want to be a president are probably people who are a little power hungry. And I think most people that would be good to be leaders don't want to be a president. I don't know. That's the way I feel. I don't know. I could be wrong about that, but that's Italian. Give me the pizza. Give me the pizza. That's like the only thing I could say. Give me the pizza. I want the meatball. Do you like the spicy meatball? Hold on, know what I need actually for this? Now Bitcoin's being boring again, guys. So we're looking for a daily close. Real quick, guys. We're looking for a daily close above this trend line right here. We close above this trend line. I mean, it's like the same a couple times we came down and tested this. Once, twice, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times. Doesn't mean it's going to break down. This kind of worries me a little bit. This breakdown of the RSI here. We got 1 touch, 2 touches, 3 touches, 4 touches. You know, at least for the short term, this is kind of maybe a little skeptical for the price going down. All right, so keep that in mind. But, you know, obviously, yeah, I love this. Let's see where we close. We still got 25 minutes. Let's hope Bitcoin maybe bounces back a little bit more than we did now. But let's see. Jordan's running for president. What do you think Bitcoin after Fed rates? I think the rates are baked in, man. I think the interest rates are baked in. I don't think that's going to affect the market at this point. People know they're coming. You know, people have been knowing those coming for months now. Months. I don't think that's going to affect the market. I don't think the market's going to pump because of it. I don't think people are going to dump because the Fed rates, the rate hikes are coming. People have known those are coming out for a long time. I think that's already priced in. If you're going to sell, you would have done it, in my opinion. Nothing burger, said Daniel. Nothing burger. If you were already going to sell, you already would have, in my opinion. You already would have. That's just my thinking right now. Like, I kind of asked this question the other day, guys. If you are still holding crypto, let me say this. If you are still holding crypto, do you have any intention of selling at this point? Let me know in the chat. If you're still holding crypto, do you have any intention of selling if the price goes down? Let me know in the chat. I don't. Okay? I don't have any intention. Okay? No intention. Let me know in the chat. I'm curious. I'm very, very curious. Because no matter where the price goes, I'm not selling. I don't care if Bitcoin goes to 5K. I'm not selling. I already sold Cardano. No. No, Xandu. Not at all. No. Hold. not selling one bit. I think that's the way most people are. At this point, if you already would have sold, if you wanted to sell, I think you already would have done it at this point. You've had so many opportunities. At this point, you're either going down with the ship, right? And you're just going to make the ship heavier at this point. You're going to be going down with the ship, but the ship's going to be heavier. And at some point, gravity's going to bring that ship back up. You know? I hold bags, no way. Just buying more, facts. That's the way to go, man. I'll continue to preach it. I will continue to take the heat, take the heat, take the heat, take the heat. As low as Bitcoin goes, I will continue to take the heat. Holding it is the way to go. Is the way to go, in my opinion. Nope. I will take the heat all day. Right? I'll take, this guy just says buy. This guy just says hold. I will take the heat all the way down. I don't care. Because at some point, those are the same salty people that are going to be salty when they buy the next top. Just like they did last year. Just keep buying all the time. Facts. I prefer to sell on the way down and try to get in cheaper and accumulate more as the price goes up. That's what a lot of people do. You'd be very surprised, man. Very surprised.
64 kelvins and 69 kelvins were the double peaks of this cycle, and we're in the bear market for the next 4 years.
Hewan said, could it be that 64K and 69K were the double peaks of this cycle, and we're in the bear market for the next 4 years? Could be. What I'll say to that is, so we have the next halving event. So the next halving event for Bitcoin will be in a little over 2 years. A little over 2 years at this point. So here's what I'll say. Do I think we're going to be in a bear market for 4 years now? I think, in my opinion, the longest we're going to be in a bear market is about a year and a half. Okay, and I know that sounds like a long time. It really won't be. I'm telling you guys, it really, really won't be. And that doesn't mean that we're going to be going down the whole time. Could just, maybe we go sideways, right? Look at 2018, 2019. Really, it was, you still can make money. If you bought in the 2018 lows, you still made like 3x, even if Bitcoin went back down to, when Bitcoin went to 10K to 3K to 10K, even when Bitcoin went to 3K to 14K, you still made a crap load of money, even in a bear market, right? In my opinion, I think the next halving is going to get front run, man. People know what happens after the halving now. You know what I mean? Like, I think you're going to have all the newbies. Oh, the halving event's coming up. The halving event's coming up, right? So they're going to wait till the halving event. But I think the prices, the people that accumulate before then are going to be the people that make the most money. I think the next halving is going to be front run, right? That's just the way I'm feeling. So I don't know how long it will be, but that's just my thinking. We'll see what happens. It's a long time away, right? Half you guys probably won't even be here at this point, but at that point, so we'll see. But I think it's gonna get front run, man. At the very least, that's how long I see the prices going down. At the very longest is a year and a half, which sounds like a long time, but think about it this way, right? A year and a half ago was September 2020. That's when, it doesn't seem like that long ago. That's when Bitcoin started the bull market last time. That seems like yesterday. Time goes by so fast. That's when Bitcoin was at like 10K before it went on the bull run last time. Literally, time goes by so fast. So, I don't know, man. We'll find out. Bathwater said 2024. Yep. When is the halving event? 2024. A little over 2 years. We don't need to care if we'll see 3 year long bear market. I still have faith. True. Very true. It's really not that long.
Hey Jordan, I've only been in crypto for nearly 1 year. What advice can you give us baby investors to get through these bearish times?
Let's see.
Getting burnt out.
Blue Collar said, "Hey Jordan, I've only been in crypto for nearly 1 year. What's going on, Blue Collar? You're awesome, man. I appreciate it. You're always coming by, and I understand getting burnt out, man. Like I've been telling you guys, like during boring times like this, like watch. I would say if you are gonna watch people, watch them because you just enjoy hanging out with them. Don't watch them for crypto content because you're gonna get burnt out. Like if you're coming to crypto content trying to see what the next move for Bitcoin is, you're going to get burnt out, right? And when you watch people for like, because you just like hanging out and you like the message they're trying to give, or, the general message, don't be watching like the 1 hour charts. And I know we're looking at it because, I stream, like I have to. That's what's exciting. People don't want to look at the weekly charts the whole stream. You know what I mean? So that's the only reason why I look at it. But I would say that. I would say if you're going to watch someone, just do it to hang out. Don't do it to like, think you're going to learn this new thing. Because right now in these times, you're really probably not going to learn the new. You might learn, but, that's what I'll say. And I'll say like, don't stare at the charts all day, right? Get outside a little bit. I've been taking more time to myself the last couple months. It's better that way. If I was staring at the charts all day, I'd be burnt out at this point. But I'm bored, but I'm not burnt out because I don't stare at the charts all freaking day, right? You can easily get burnt out if you stare at the charts all day. Trust me, it happened to me. Happened to me last year. I got a little burnt out for a little bit. During last summer, I got burnt out for a little bit. Because I was just staring at the charts all day. What can I do to do this or that? And I got burnt out. Don't stare at the charts all day. Right? That's basically what I'll say. That's basically what I'll say. But good question, Blue Collar, because it happens to all of us, man. It happens to all of us, especially these times where like crypto's just going sideways and it seems like it's never going to do anything, and you can get burnt out real quick for sure. For sure. Staring at the charts is a noob thing to do. Yeah, some people do it, man. We've all been there. Who Naguin said, could it be that 64K and 69K were the double peaks of this cycle, and we're in a bear market for the next 4 years? Wait, what? Oh, we already did that one. But yeah, like we said, that could certainly be a possibility. I'm not going to rule out anything at this point. I'm not here to make predictions, Michael said, talk about fake outs. Brady just pulled the ultimate fake out in the whole NFL. Is he coming back? I didn't even see that. Hold on. Let me look it up real quick. Tom's coming back for another year. Let me see. I knew he was going to retire, dude. It's Brady. He loves football, man. Hold on. Let me see. Let me search Brady. He said, these past 2 months, I've realized my place is still on the field and not in the stands. That time will come, but it's not now. I love my teammates. I love my supportive family. They all make it possible. I'm coming back for my 23rd season in Tampa. Unfinished business. Let's fucking go. I can see Tom saying that in his voice too. Let's fucking go. Let's with his annoying voice. I love Tom Brady. I'm obviously a Pats fan, so but it's so true, man. Of course he was gonna come back, man. You really think he wasn't? Crazy. True, it happened like 2 hours ago too. I am Jimmy. I'm a Pats fan, so obviously I love Tom Brady. But like I get why other teams hate him, because he's kind of a trash talker and he's kind of annoying. And he's the GOAT. People always hate the GOAT. You know what I mean? People always hate the GOAT. That's crazy, man. Talk about fake outs. The fake outs. Can you check Mir? All right, so we still got 15 minutes into the close. I think probably we'll see Bitcoin maybe just chill here into the close, and then we're going to decide if Bitcoin wants to hold this support on the daily, or it's going to dump on the next daily. I think that's what's going to happen here. So let's wait another 14 minutes. Let's see what happens. Guys, let me know if you're bullish on this time. Do you guys like me starting at the time that I started today? Let me know in the chat. Actually, let me do a poll. Do you like the start time today? It's better for everyone else, but obviously, I think it's mostly better for everyone. Do you like the start time today? Yes or no? So basically, it was 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Let me know in the chat. So it's like technically for most people it's an hour and a half early versus, because we had the time change obviously. So let me know, guys. Let me know in the chat. All right. People are gonna say no to troll. You guys are awesome, man. I love the trolls too. JW said crypto death. Crypto death, man. Crypto death. Everything I want never comes. True. At what price would you buy Bitcoin again? So I think I have a buy order set pretty close to where we are now, actually. I think at 20% from the previous local top. So 20% dip. I had this all planned out. I think it's should be right around this area. Right around like 36.3. I think I have a buy order for BTC at right around 36.3. And then probably some altcoins too. And then I'll obviously, you guys know my strategy. I'll keep buying the drip 20% again from whatever local top we make again. You know, by the next 20% dip. Now I'll just do it on the way down, man. I'll do it on the way down. Slowly but surely. I'm not going all in. But we're talking small buys every time. I'm not throwing in, you know, massive amount of money every single time we go down. But listen, steady wins the race. Steady wins the race. The way I think about it, for example, like someone that like is just getting into crypto, right? Say you're just getting into crypto. You don't want to fully invest because there's uncertainty in the market. Even throwing $50 a week, man, I'm telling you. Throwing $50 a week into altcoins that you believe in. Say you throw $50 into, I don't know, man. You throw $50 into, let's say you throw $50 into Chainlink right now. Right? I'm telling you, that $50, you won't believe it, but I'm telling you right now, that $50 you put in Chainlink in 4 years, I'm willing to bet that $50 will be at least $500. I'm willing to bet that every $50 you'll put in will be at least $500. And that crap adds up over time, man. You do that for 20 weeks, right? You'll have, it doesn't seem like a lot, but then you'll have what? $1,000 in there. Chainlink does a 10x. Okay. So all of a sudden, I mean, listen, that stuff adds up. It adds up slowly but surely. Slowly but surely. You don't have to put a crap load of money into the market, man. Just slow and surely, man. Slow and surely. Slow and surely. It adds up. It doesn't seem like it now. It seems like it's a small amount, but I'm telling you, slowly but surely. Bathwater said will be $10. It'll be $10. Bathwater hates Link, man. Bathwater, you hate Link, dude. DJ said long time to wait for a bet. Long time. Long time. What would George do? What would George do? I don't know, man. I don't know what George is up to nowadays. What do you guys think George is up to nowadays? You guys think, because I haven't heard George tell people to DCA. Well, he says he DCAs, but you guys remember when George was like, I'm DCAing 200 grand in altcoins. Remember that? He used to like say, I'm DCAing this much in altcoins. I'm DCAing this much in altcoins. I'm DCAing today. He hasn't been saying that lately. What do you think George is doing? I think George is sitting on the sidelines right now. I don't know. It's just my theory, but that's what I think. Hey, 5 months. Love you, Jordy. Thank you, Eric. I love you, too. Thanks for the kissy face. I'll give you one back. Thanks, Eric. Just for you, man. Matic. I got you, Denise. Matic. Let's look at Matic. So, Matic is... man. So, Matic's breaking down below... Yeah, Matic's breaking the golden pocket zone. So, kind of like we said, I mean... You get a daily close below this. It's the lowest daily close you've actually had since October. Yeah, man. I would say this looks like, I mean, just going based off of fibs and going based off previous resistance and things like that, probably better look at it in the weekly just from a broader point of view. You look at this, I mean, it's pretty clear, right? This is a big support level with the golden pocket. You're breaking that on the weekly time frame. All right? I mean, you can see it here. Now, obviously, this is the new, not the new week yet, but you're going to get a weekly close below this. Next support, 786. Also previous weekly closes. Not a coincidence. You know, it's at 111. Like, that's a Bitcoin. That's a Bitcoin really drops. But, I mean, just going based strictly off the weekly time frame. I would probably be scooping up some Matic at 111. That's probably where I'll be scooping up Matic. And you guys know I love Matic, so it'll probably be a good amount of Matic at 111. That's a juicy, juicy buy there for me. Could I go lower? Absolutely. But do I care? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. That's probably a scoop up somatic though. I'm more worried about longer term time frames of alts. That's what it comes down to at this point for me. You know. Cars and Legos. George getting a massage. He's dealing heroin. God. You guys are going in. Absolutely going in. What, DJ? Carl, the type of dude to try and tuck his own willy in his own... I'm never going to get that image out of my head now. Oh my God. DJ. Come on, dude. DJ said Carl's the type of dude to try to tuck his own willy in his own ass. That's all I got in my head now. Oh, God. Oh, God, man. That's too good. That's too good. All you can do is laugh at that. All right. Cornish Crypto. What's up, man? He said, any thoughts on Bryce Coin? It's a faster, cheaper blockchain than Solana. Bryce Coin? We'll take a look. All right, Bryce Coin. I'm sweating right now. It's hot in here. It's freaking hot in here. Got a shirt on underneath this? Nope. Okay. Guess I'm stuck with the hoodie on right now. Bryce Coin. Let's see what's going on. Bryce, unless you guys want to see me shirtless. We can definitely do that. Bryce Coin's not on TradingView, my guy. But we'll look at it on CoinMarketCap. Why not? Bryce. I'm literally sweating right now. It's nuts. Literally sweating. Bryce Coin. BitGert. What is this? Look at all the zeros. Bob would love this one. Yeah. 322. Yeah, it's got a little bit of run up. So it's the next Solana. Rank number 2,800. I'll pass on this one. But listen, it's not my type of coin. Like I don't like investing in these like super low caps. I know you can make a ton of money investing in them. It's just not my strategy. Yeah, man. I don't know too much about this. I'll have to do more. I have to look at this more if it starts going up a little bit more. But I generally don't like buying the coins that are like ranked under even like under 1,000. I think it's kind of to me, I don't like doing that. I know sometimes you can get lucky with the ones you get, but it's really a hit or miss in my opinion. Zip up hoodie would let you breathe. I've never zip up hoodies. They just no zip up hoodies. I'm telling you, it's not my style. Maybe some people can pull it off. Probably not. But the no zip up hoodies are the way to go. Okay, and I know I offended a lot of people last time because they said only girls can wear zip up hoodies, and then all the guys were like, "What? I wear zip up hoodies. I wear zip up hoodies." Listen, if you wear zip up hoodies and you pull them off, good for you, man. Listen, some people wear Crocs and pull them off. Right? Some people go naked and pull it off. It all depends on how you pull it off, I guess. Would I want to pull it off? No. I just don't like the look of them. So I'm going to stick to my non-zip-up hoodies. Okay? That's what I'm going to do. Soul Train said love them. Nice, Soul Train. Oh, you guys wonder why my ass hurts still? So I was doing squats. And my ass is so sore. So friggin' sore. So friggin' sore. And it's just really, really sore, man. My whole leg, like it's worse than it usually is. Like usually my ass gets sore. So whenever I do squats, okay, it targets my ass. I don't know why. Some people it targets like their quads more. Some people it targets their hamstrings. Some people, mine just hits my ass, man. Which is fine. Like, it is what it is. I have a nice ass, right? My ass is great. But I don't want it to target my ass. My ass is just super tight, man. No zipper. More masculine. I don't know if it's that. I just don't like the look. Tony said, EU pretext vote to ban Bitcoin. Of course they did. It won't pass. How many times we've seen that crap? The ban Bitcoin. Good luck banning Bitcoin, man. It's called getting older. My ass is supposed to, my ass is supposed to be sore all the time. The buttons of steel. Weekly close. 2 minutes weekly close. Oh, God. The weekly close looks terrible. I said terrible. Terrible. What accent is that? Terrible. Terrible. Let me see here. Do you like the start time today? 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We have 74% of people said yes. Wow. Okay. We're making the switch. 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's the switch, man. I kind of like it because I can get off earlier. Oh, in theory, I can get off earlier. I have more of the night to relax. In theory, I like it. PJ said, be right back, pizza. I'm getting some food in a little bit. I'm excited for the food. I'm about to eat. Yeah, but honestly, guys, we have 1 minute till weekly close. Weekly close looks like poopy. Looks like absolute poopy. I mean, the last 2 weekly candles look pretty poopy. So let's see what happens. I mean, listen, you can't really say that these look bullish. You know, will we see a continuation? Continuation to the downside. That's the question on the weekly time frame. I'm more worried about the daily, at least at the moment. We're starting to see the RSI break out to the downside here. Typically, when we see the RSI break out, we see the price action break out next. So, let's see. West Coast, we have to sneak into the bathroom to listen. Waterfly said, switch sucks. I'll still be on. But even though I'm on earlier, I'm still going to be on. You know what I mean? That's the thing. Like, even if you have to tune in later, I'll still be on. Yeah. All the UKers love it. That's way too personal. Aaron, of course, we got Aaron in here. I know all like the uptight people. I always can tell people who are super uptight and have no sense of humor. I can always tell. Why are you telling us about your butt? That's too personal. That's way too personal. Why are you telling us about your butt, bro? That's so personal. You don't tell people about that. Karen, do you hear this guy? Do you freaking hear this guy? He's telling us about his butt. Isn't that offensive? Yeah, he should be talking about that in 2022. Yeah, you don't talk about butts in 2022. Yeah, you can't do that. Isn't that right, Karen? Thank you, Karen. Keep doing your hair. It's going to look absolutely beautiful, baby. Absolutely beautiful. Oh, God. He's talking about his butt. He's talking about his freaking butt. Oh, you gotta love people, man. Up their own asses like Carl. Some people are just so uptight and have no sense of humor, man. It's crazy. Like, how do you live your life like that? How do you literally live your life like that just to walk around? Oh, like an ant is walking up a wall. Oh my God, look at that ant. It's so offensive. It's walking up a wall. That's a public wall. You can't walk up walls, ant. Do you see this ant? Like, what else do you guys complain about, man? You guys are crazy. Let's see. You have British humor, very rare for Americans. Cosmo said, sorry about the sore butt. Money's on the fridge. Sorry about the sore butt. Hey, it happens. It happens, man.
Sorry about the sore butt. Money's on the fridge XX.
Rant alert. Wear the wig with the filter. Clint, there's Clint. I know Clint was going to be in here laughing at that one, man. Look at that ant. Why is there a friggin' ant? There's a freaking ant walking up a wall. Like, it's public. Oh, God. Yeah, Vitalik has a booger on the wall. That's not offensive, though, because it's Vitalik. You know, Vitalik can do it, but the ant can't do it, you know? Vitalik can flick his booger on the wall. Where's Vitalik's booger? Hold on. There we go. Let's see Vitalik picking his nose. There we go. She's deep. Get in there, Vitalik. It's a Vitalik ant trap. It's a Vitalik ant trap. They're going up to eat his boogers. Oh, God. They're literally crawling up. They're literally crawling up to eat his damn boogers, bro. It's nasty. Oh, man. All right, so Bitcoin looks like it closed. It closed below the RSI trend line, but it closed kind of at the daily trend line. Let's see. Will Bitcoin dump? Will Bitcoin dump on the new weekly close? We got the weekly close, weekly candle, like we said. It was pretty ugly. Pretty ugly weekly close. Kind of nasty, if you be honest, but it is what it is. He should get a refund at Supercuts. He's so creepy. No, he's not. Look at him. You think Vitalik's creepy? Look at this.
Happy and clappy.
That's who we trust with our money. It's so true. I have about 30% of my portfolio in ETH. You know, no big deal. He just puts boogers on the wall and claps like this. No big deal. That's crazy. That's who I give about probably 15. That's probably who I have about 15% of my net worth in. That guy right there. You know, it's crazy. It's crazy to think about. So 37.8. 37.8, man. We chilling. Chilling. What will Bitcoin do? Is Bitcoin going to hold the line here like it has multiple times? Held the line here once. Held the line here twice. Held the line here 4 times. Will it hold the line here again? That's the question. That's the question. We're going to wait till tomorrow. We'll see. Creepily awkward. No coiner forever, said you? Hey, man. If you want to be a no coiner forever, continue enjoying your fiat, man. Enjoy your fiat. A couple of years, it's going to cost you $10 to buy a McDonald's cheeseburger. Good luck. 25% for me and ETH. No coiners watch Cardano Inu. I don't know why a no coiner would watch my stream. I'm like the opposite of a preaching to be a no coiner. Stack sats and chill. What are we looking like at right now, guys? Bitcoin was moving and then it wasn't moving. You guys know the deal at this point, man. What is this line? Go shorter time frames, a lot of price action. All right, let's go 15 minute. We're going to stay on a little bit longer for the 15 minute, but I'll probably hop off soon. But Bitcoin is looking a little, I would say the 15 minute. 15 minutes a little bottomed out. Hourly RSI is a little bottomed out. Like, how much lower is it going to go? I mean, doesn't mean it can't go lower. Doesn't mean it can't go lower right now. We'll find out, though. If we build some type of 15-minute bullish divergence here, maybe we pop up back up for a little bit before we curl back down. But let's see. This is the 15-minute chart, guys. 15-minute chart, just so you know. Don't get it all up in arms. It's the 15-minute chart. That was not me yawning, by the way. No coiners want CBDCs, clearly. True. Big Mac Index. No coiners enslaved by fiat will be enslaved by its replacement, CBDCs. Facts. Facts. Paid $13.50 for a Chipotle burrito. Holy crap, $13.50? I remember when Chipotle burritos were like $8. That wasn't too long ago. That was probably 5 years ago. That's crazy. We're talking about, I mean, not quite a 2x of price yet, but like, that's crazy, man. A $5 increase for a burrito. You can go to Taco Bell and get 3 burritos for $5, for God's sakes. You know? That's crazy. Inflation is crazy, man. I kind of talk about this all the time. Like, I used to go to the grocery store and spend $20 and be good for a little bit. Now I go to the grocery store for a couple days, $50. And I feel like I don't even get that much stuff. I get some chicken, you know, maybe some sauces, maybe, I don't know, a potato, friggin' milk, some eggs, some vegetables, a jug of water, $50. I might as well go out to eat at this point. It's honestly, at this point, sometimes it's cheaper just to go out to eat. Even if you make food, you make some chicken, you make some rice, you make some veggies. It's gonna cost you like $7. I could just go down the street and get something for $10 and sit and $3 more. At that point, what's the point? You know what I mean? It's crazy. Inflation is absolutely crazy, man. Inflation's the new normal. Avocado. You guys talk about avocado. Dale's a whale, sell everything. Is Dale actually a whale? A waterfly. How do you know that Dale's a whale? Let me know. How do you actually know that Dale's a whale? I need to know this. Want to swap my car for for 6 chicken, 3 goat, and a cow? At this point, yeah. You know, you might get there. Spend $21 to fill my Harley. And you don't notice it too. Like inflation creeps up on you so quick. Like you don't notice it. Like, you don't notice it, and then you see a slight increase, slight increase, slight increase, slight increase, slight increase, slight increase, and all of a sudden things are like double the price. And you're like, what the hell? Where did this come from? You know, my salary didn't go up 2x, but the price of everything went up 2x. Guess that's what inflation does to you. You know, and that's why it's important to invest. So your fiat's not sitting there losing value. Instead, you're investing and gaining value over the course of time. Do you have short-term swings where it goes down? Yes, but that's why investing is important. Because over the long term, you're going to outpace inflation, obviously. You know what I mean? You know, people that just keep all their money in savings, stupid. Stupid, man. And that's kind of me being a little harsh, but if you don't invest any of your money, you keep all your money in savings, stupid. You're literally throwing money and putting it in the fire. That's literally what you're doing if you're keeping everything in savings. Slowly. That's what you're doing. We forgot only poor people are allowed on YouTube. Only poor people. What is going on? I thought BTC was going to 100K tomorrow. I was on Dale's super yacht. We hung out with Carl at the Costa headquarters and practiced our tucks. Your tucks? What, we really gonna call it a tuck now? It's so wrong, man. I'm just. I got this freaking vision in my head. It's never gonna go away. Of Carl trying to tuck his little dingaling under his coot. Oh God, man. Carl tucking his dingaling under. Come on, man. Oh, feel the tuck. Come on, man. If you don't think that's funny, I don't think you have any sense of humor. Can you check the chart, Phantom? I got you, Greg. Let's check out Phantom. Phantom. Let's see. All right. I'm sorry, guys. Sometimes I lose it for a second. I'm trying to be a little bit quiet here, though. Phantom. Phantom. Tucker Carlson. Yeah, Phantom's coming down. What we're kind of saying is we hope that this holds. Well, Phantom just broke the December lows, and it's coming out to the September lows. So you got a long. I mean, Phantom's held up decently to every coin, but here's the thing, man. You got the M pattern breaking the neckline, possibly. All right, bada bing, bada boom, bada bing, bada boom. Breaking the neckline. Right. So I mean, listen, I'm not going to call for the measure move. Probably be a pretty big measure move, but I mean, this looks like it's probably coming back down to test $94, right? Most likely, $94. Why? Previous support, previous resistance, and you just broke your previous support there, and the previous wick. So I mean, just going based off that, 94 cents looks like it's pretty likely there, unless Bitcoin just bounces up to like in the next couple minutes, or not the next couple minutes, but next couple days. Probably look like that's what it looks like on the chart. Just literally going based off basic support and resistance levels. And I'm going to guess that's probably a fib level too. We take swing low to swing high. The 786 is slightly lower. But yeah, right in that range. Between like 85 and 95. Right in that range. Probably be a good, if you're looking to scoop some up, probably a decent DCA area. 95 and 85, somewhere in that range. But it probably looks like where it's going on the daily chart. Bada bing, bada boom, man. $94, we're going to be, or 94 bucks, 94 cents. 94 cents, sorry. You know what? My head's all kind of jacked up because I was playing Monopoly yesterday for hours. By the way, I am the best Monopoly player ever. Yes, I did win. Well, I lost one game and I won one game. I'm very good at Monopoly. I played Monopoly for hours yesterday, so my math in my head is all kind of jacked up, man. Like, I'm so burnt out when it comes to math. You know? I've kind of said this yesterday. Why does Monopoly have $1 bills? It just makes everything so annoying. Just put everything in a $5 or $10 increment, man. Why do we have this, like, oh, you got to pay this person $9? It's like, dude, can I just pay him 10? It's like, 9? Come on, man. Come on, Monopoly. Just make it easy. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Just make it $10 implements, man. Stop with the $9. So annoying. So annoying. All right, Bitcoin's coming down a little bit. 37,619. Let's go. What are we going to do? What are we going to do? Monopoly, man. Cap. I could beat all y'all at Monopoly. All y'all at Monopoly. Because listen. I got the strategy down now. I know how to win a Monopoly. Did you sacrifice for pulse chain, pulse swap? Did I sacrifice? What do you mean by sacrifice? You know, I don't think I sacrificed anything. Just pay digitally? No. It's not about the it's not about that. There's something nostalgic about playing on the board. You can't play digitally. It's more nostalgic playing on the board. You'd be capping. All right, guys. Bitcoin might find a little base right here. I'm going to get off for the night and eat some food. So I'll catch you tomorrow, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If Bitcoin, for whatever reason, it's ugly tomorrow morning, I'll hop on. Okay? Probably around 11. And other than that, actually 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I'll be on tomorrow if I don't see you in the morning. But have a good night, guys. Have a good night. I have a feeling Bitcoin might, just because the hourly is a little bit oversold, 15 minutes a little oversold. I have a feeling maybe Bitcoin can get a little bit of a move up here before maybe coming a little bit lower, but we shall see, right? We shall see. Appreciate you guys hanging out today. Good stream today. See you later. Adios. Take care. See you tomorrow. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. Don't panic sell your crypto. And most of all, do not panic sell your crypto. Peace.